Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
All right, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, and 2-yard loss.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Using his legs, it's Traynham. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Wait, look. Yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Vandegrift. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Oh, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring.
Kansas State 7, Kentucky 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
And he fields it inside the 15. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end. Kansas State 7, Kentucky 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Wimsatt. Close to the tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback can